78 Sports TV here with the brothers. Bomb Squad for all you.
Bomb Squad!
You goddamn right. It's Bomb Squad all day, every day. Okay. We got Boxing Beats and Rhymes, Earl Jarrett, EJ Boxing Live, and the brother Ben Umar. And today we're going to talk about Deontay Wilder versus Bermane STIVIRNE. First, Boxing Beats and Rhymes, what did you think of the fight?
Man, I feel vindicated, man. I sought this guy out. I personally sought this guy out, man. A few years back, everybody was always against it. Not everybody, but I always knew this guy had potential, man. And he proved it, man. I'm just happy for him, man. I'm just happy for the dude. He proved he had a chin. He proved he could slug. He pushed my man. Like, there was times, right, he pushed my man back so he couldn't get no leverage in his shots when he was tired. His arrow pointed out in round 9. His head went down because he was obviously doubting himself because he'd never been to 12. But he got back out there, gritted his teeth, fought back. Then his swag came back. He started dancing and swagging and twerking, and he won out. He won out. It was nice to see, man. And Bermane STIVIRNE, enough respect. I mean, he showed a great chin, durability, tough dude. A little bit small for the modern day 6'7" quick heavyweights. Great heavyweight fight. Loved it.
Yeah, I loved it as well. Ben Umar, what you think of the fight?
Like B said, let me start it off by saying enough respect to Bermane STIVIRNE, man, because he took some heavy shit in there, man. He just kept coming, and he showed the heart of a Haitian, so I want to give a shout out to him. But Deontay Wilder, I mean, like he told Beats on the interview, he said he had a toolbox. He just ain't opened it up yet, and he opened it up tonight. Like, he was jabbing and throwing a left hook off that jab. I ain't never seen him do that. That was the first time I ever seen him do it, and I know that's the first time Bermane ever seen that, and that's probably one of the things that surprised him, all the variations of punches he was doing, the way he was sticking his jab, the way he was moving, the way he was showing his strength, pushing him back, and just showing the ability that everybody said he didn't have. Everybody said, oh, he got skinny legs, he can't take a punch. Since when does skinny legs correlate to whether or not you could take a punch? I don't know. But everybody was running with that, parroting that, because that's what people do. They parrot things they hear other people say. But Deontay Wilder did us a very good thing, because the last good heavyweight we had coming up that was supposed to take the crown was Michael Grant. We all know what happened to him, the broken leg in the corner. And we hadn't had a world title since Shannon Briggs, so it feels good tonight, man. Tonight's a real good night, and I'm very excited for Deontay Wilder. And hopefully he can keep it going for a long time.
Absolutely. And you know why people, before I go to Earl, you know why people talk about Deontay Wilder's skinny legs? It's because they're homosexuals, okay? I don't know why men focus so much on physical attributes. It's so ridiculous. Same thing they do with LeBron James in the NBA. They never talk about his skills. They talk about his size. We never seen a guy this big who can run up and down the court. He's 280 pounds. Look at the muscular. We talking about skills, man. I don't give a fuck how big and how many abs he got. EJ Boxing Live, to you, sir. What you think of the fight?
Let me tell you something. First, I gotta say, man, I gotta give it up to Bermane STIVIRNE. Bermane, man, Bermane STIVIRNE. Sorry, Bermane STIVIRNE put up. I'm getting some feedback somewhere, like from someone like muted. I'm getting some. Bermane STIVIRNE put up. Hey, listen, he took some punches. No one else has ever took. Woody Harrison. All the other guys before never took them punches before, and he came back and spitting defiance, showed that he was a real true champion. But he just couldn't do anything, man. He was out of range, and it was Wilder just dominating out fight from the jab. Occasionally Wilder getting, and there was no clinching in that fight, man. There was none. When we interviewed Wilder said he's a very good in fight. He said no man under 5'11" can beat the fuck out of me. Quoted, and that's on my channel, EJ Boxing Live, for those to check it out. And also, he said, he's got a great jab. Listen, man, he put display. He said he can take a punch. He went the distance. He was fresh. And we're talking about them skinny legs, man. You people need to understand, like, he's an athlete. Most guys these days play multiple sports. With them legs he had, he could stay out of range and just land his punches. And he put on a tremendous performance. Tremendous. It's just like heavyweight division. He's electrified the whole world of boxing. This shit is one of the best fights of the year so far in 2015. And one of the best things I heard him say, he said he's going to be active. That means we're going to get multiple fights this year from him, but we didn't get from Bermane STIVIRNE, unfortunately. So the new champion has already said he's going to have fights, going to be busy. And what a guy's been undefeated. The knockout percentage is good, but you just show what Bermane STIVIRNE's about, man. That guy's got true grit and he'll come back again. But, man, enough respect to Bermane STIVIRNE, and the new champion is great. Nothing I want to say. I was the only guy to say on the entire world, it must be. I said the fight was going to be a draw. Okay, it wasn't a draw. But I was only going to say that I knew it would go in the distance because of Bermane was fighting for his country and Wilder's fighting for his little daughter. So I knew these guys had two grip. I knew these guys weren't going to give up nothing. And I tell you what, man, if they was to fight again, oh shit, bro. I mean, maybe if the Burn can come back again, they'd be sick. But right now, you got to give up to Wilder, Bronx Bomber, Bomb Squad. And that's what I got to say, bro. Moving on, man. That's what I got to say, bro. I'm just...
Well said. Goddamn right. Bomb Squad every day, all day for the rest of this year. I'm going to do a video every day for the rest of this year reminding you that it's Bomb Squad, motherfucker. Okay, Boss and BC Rhymes, what do you think of the true heavyweight champion? We can't deny the true heavyweight champion right now is Wladimir Klitschko. How does Wilder fare against him?
This is a different matchup, man. This is a different matchup. You know, this guy has been playing his trade since 1996. He turned pro. You know, he's been knocked out. He's come back from it. He's won titles back. He's got a great jab. He's been there. He's done it. I'm not going to let Wilder have his day. I'm going to let Wilder have his day. And I don't think he should rush straight into that fight, personally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, have a couple of defenses, And I mean, have a nice, easy one at home, then a more difficult one, and then go for that unification match. But it would be nice if they unify the belts this year, I'll just say it's a great fight. It would be a great fight. And I think Wilder would be very competitive. I'll say that. He's got the stamina to do it. He's definitely got the punching power. He hurt STIVIRNE a couple of times. It'll be a great fight. It'll be a great fight.
Okay. Bin Umar having some technical difficulties. Let's go to EJ Boxing Live. Wilder versus Klitschko. How does Wilder fare against Klitschko?
Right now, he beats Klitschko. In my opinion, he beats Klitschko. He showed he's got a tremendous chin, and he can go the round. I don't think Klitschko could take them punches like Bermane STIVIRNE. The Bermane STIVIRNE, with his Haitian head, took some punches that no man alive should be able to take. The man looked like his forehead looked like I'm getting some feedback. Someone needs to mute my. Sorry about that. Yeah, it looked like his forehead was growing like it was pregnant. I tell you what, man, no one alive because Klitschko won't be able to take punches like that. I ain't trying to down Klitschko's play, but I tell you right now, man, that guy Deontay Wilder is the real. Listen, bro, he shows he can go the distance, he can take a punches, and he'll give it. Klitschko would not be able to take punches, but we're saying, can Wilder take punches? Yeah, he can take punches, but when it gets true grip, Wilder could fight him right now. But me personally, I think Wilder before he fights him should fight Povetkin. Povetkin is like people regard him a very tough guy. And I think that would be a very, very good fight for him to fight someone like Povetkin and then fight Klitschko. But for me, if they fight Klitschko today, I think he beats him. I think because of the pace, if he sets that type of pace, Klitschko's got to hit him first and foremost, He can move. Both of them can move. But he's hitting. It seems like Wilder can take a punch. Klitschko's proven that if he gets hit by harder guys, he crumbles. My opinion, it's a slam dunk right there, like Wilder. So Bomb Squad all day, they fight if it's Klitschko, but I'd like him to fight Thomas Adamek, and also I'd like to say for Bermane STIVIRNE, if he was to come back, just to add, I think him and Derek Chisora should fight if they come back for all action fight. But that's all I gotta say. Wilder beats Klitschko today if they was to fight. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Okay, I think that I would love to see before Wilder fights Klitschko. I know Klitschko is going to fight Jennings, the other American heavyweight. I want to see Wilder versus Tyson Fury first. I think that's a good fight to prepare him. I think that Wilder still has things he can improve on. I think he beats Klitschko, okay? But I think it's still things he can improve on. Klitschko is a guy who likes to use his weight against you. He likes to lean on people and hold and grapple and shit all the time. Wilder, I was so surprised that he did not allow STIVIRNE to have an inside game against him tonight. A few times in the fight, 12th round and a couple of spots here and there where Wilder will be leaning on STIVIRNE. But it's only a few times, maybe 4 or 5 times throughout the whole fight. I was surprised that Wilder did not take advantage of his ability. He could lean his weight on STIVIRNE, okay? But instead, he uses his feet and he uses jab. He boxed from the outside like a true boxer puncher. I was impressed by that. Klitschko won't do that. Klitschko is going to try to lean on Deontay Wilder. He's going to try to hold Deontay Wilder. and make it an ugly fight. But I don't think Klitschko can take Deontay Wilder's punches like the Bermane did. The evidence shows that. So what I gotta say is I think Deontay Wilder defeats Wladimir Klitschko, but I think that they should let that fight build to the end of this year. Give us a nice present for the end of the year, and he should fight maybe Tyson Fury or somebody like that next, another top heavyweight before he fights Klitschko. Let Klitschko fight Brian Jennings, and then maybe at the end of the year he fights Klitschko. So, any last words from you brothers?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. See, that's the thing, you know, the Klitschko fight. Like, the reason maybe Wilder didn't smother STIVIRNE is because STIVIRNE was 20 pounds heavier. Klitschko is 6'7", and he's still about a stone and a half heavier than Wilder. So that's things people have got to consider, you know? Like, he's a big dude. Klitschko's a big dude, and it's all muscle. It's not fat. You see, STIVIRNE had all that weight there, but I think a lot of it he could actually lose. There's a lot of weight release he has spare. You know?
Yeah, STIVIRNE is a cruiserweight, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's a cruiserweight. He's just like him and Chris Arreola, both are fat cruiserweights. You know what I mean? I know all about that weight shit, man. You can tell by his body frame that he could easily, if he dedicated himself with the proper diet and workout, he could be 200 pounds solid muscle ripped up.
Yeah. I agree.
I think, you know, my last adding to this, like, you know, when I talked to Wilder said that, you know, when he fights a bigger dude, I don't try. The bigger guys can't lean on each other. They just nullify each other. But what I was trying to say about Klitschko, if you think about the Klitschko, does he fight 3 minutes a round? He doesn't. If anything, he probably fights a minute and a half. And then after the fight is mauling and rolling down. This is what I'm trying to say. Wilder will set a pace that he won't, and he's power retained the whole fight. It's just that you know, Bermane STIVIRNE can just take punches. Now Klitschko ain't gonna be taking them. Yeah, Klitschko could, you know, that leaping left hook of his and stuff like that. Yeah, but he's gonna take some bombs in that, man. If they were to fight right now, you know, the fight. Listen, that'll be, you know, you talk about Pacquiao and Mayweather, but bro, listen, man, wherever the fight gonna be, that's a mega fight. And you know what? Guess who's gonna be sitting ringside for Jennings and Klitschko? I'm sure Wilder's gonna be there. Yeah. Jack talking Miami of Jack Johnson, using his mouth and building up the fight with his mouth. Man, that guy is scary. And you know what? The heavyweight division is back, and boxers are in a great position right now.
Yes.
America has a heavyweight champion. Every division's healthy. There's money getting done. So this 2015, and I did say it on the start, it started off in a bang. Great. 2015 is great. That's what I will say, man. Great fights.
Yes, sir. I agree totally. This is setting up to be a great year. 2015 probably going to be the best year of boxing in the last 20, 30 years. And I'm so proud of Deontay Wilder. Ben Umar, you got any last words on the fight?
No, I don't have any last words. I'm just I do because I'm talking. But
what about Klitschko? Klitschko versus Wilder. What you think of that?
Yeah.
We were speaking about that before we got on, and I was saying that I know one thing. Wilder has a very good chance because those shots that STIVIRNE was taking, Klitschko ain't taking no shots. He's not taking no shots. We all know his chin is suspect because it's been proven in the past. And one advantage that Wilder will have, he's actually taller than Klitschko by an inch or two. So Klitschko won't be doing all that leaning and shit that he normally does. He'll clinch, but he won't be able to lean on his back and tire him out. So I think Wilder has a very good shot, as good a shot as anybody's had since Lennox Lewis was around. So this is looking good. Wilder should probably take a few more fights and then try to take Klitschko out and bring all the belts back.
Co-sign that. I think he should fight somebody else and try to fight Klitschko by the end of the year. 78 Sports.